Hi, and welcome. This is a guided meditation for recreating and wiring in a desirable emotional state. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is, or invite you to do, is to recall a time when you had a desirable emotional state. Now, to put that in context, it doesn't have to be the biggest, most awesome, outstanding emotional experience of your life, just any desirable state. It could be last week when you just felt very satisfied with yourself, or you were relieved because you got a project done, or you got some news of some kind, or you were feeling content or calm. Or it could be something bigger like joy or happiness or feeling powerful, successful, freedom, invincible, peaceful, calm, any of those, anything that you would like to recreate and wire in. And it doesn't have to be recent. It could be in your very distant past. It could be any time. So I'm just going to invite you to find that time. And if you need a moment to do that, I'll suggest that you pause this recording and then start it up again when you have that thing in mind. And also, I'll just say, I mean, for some people, try to find the perfect one. Don't worry about it, frankly, because we're you're going to have you're going to learn how to do this, and so then tomorrow you can do it with another emotion and another emotion the next day, and you have something that you remember, a fond memory that you have a week from now. Then you can do this exercise with that. So don't get tied up in it being the perfect emotional state at this point in time. Let's just do this and practice it. Okay, so if you paused it and you're back, welcome back. If you didn't pause it, here we are, ready to go with the process. So I'm going to invite you to notice where you are in your mind's eye when you're feeling that emotional state. So just notice if it's an event or if it's a period of time in your life. Pick one event during that time and just notice where you are. So notice the things around you. So look up and down and sideways, and you can even turn around if you want, and just notice everything that's associated with that memory. And now I'm going to invite you to notice anything that you can hear that's associated with that memory. And now I'll invite you to notice anything that you can smell that's associated with that memory. And now notice anything that, if there are any tastes that are associated with that memory. And then notice if there are any tactile feelings. Can you feel anything on your in around your body, sun on your face, wind, bum in your chair, whatever that happens to be, any tactile feelings, notice those. Okay, so that gets us grounded in that memory. And now what I want you to do is go back and focus on the feeling, on that emotion that you're feeling. And I'm going to invite you to notice where you're feeling it in your body. Just notice where you're feeling it and focus on that motion. Try and narrow your aperture of focus down so you're just focusing on that emotion. Nothing else, just that emotion in your body. And now I'm going to invite you to expand that emotion, to amplify it, make it bigger. So wherever it's located in your body, expand it so it fills all parts of your body. So it fills your torso, your chest area, and your neck, and your head, your shoulders, down your arms and into your hands, and down your legs and into your feet. Just fill up your whole body with that feeling. So you get to a place where that feeling is you and you are it. There's no difference. Just infuses every part of you. You are that feeling. And now you can stay with this feeling as long as you want. You can stay with it for a minute or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever feels right for you. And then when you're ready to complete the process, I'm going to invite you to just tap it in again for as long as it feels right for you, whatever feels right. And then once you've tapped it in, that's the end of the process. And so going forward with this, a suggestion that you can do is to set a timer. So this presentation is about 5 minutes long. If you want to use it to guide you in the future and you want to sit with that feeling for 5 minutes, then you'd set your timer for 10 minutes. And then when the timer goes, you can tap it in and then leave the process. As you get more experienced with it, you won't need the guided meditation after you do this 3 or 4 times. You can just do it on your own and just set your timer and do it. And the research shows that the more you do it, the more wired in this emotional state comes, and to a place where you're feeling this more often and it's more readily available to you. And then you can do it with other feelings and recreate those feelings. And so that you can, over time, create a much more experiences that are much more of your desirable emotions and less of the undesirable emotions. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and take care.